abusia ende nkoma ye bedi no me pese wo hu bibi about me for the first time me be second time ni. If you remember, first time was the time na me wo TV ne so na nkrofo ba hye me say so yourself na then na me ba out na me be kire who Maame Grace is na me ka kire amansan ni wiase na say I represent spirituality. In time na me wa sorry nipo, I never had the church, but millions of pastors have used me for their church. And then I may become another thing too. So you say this is the second time me be a baby so about my personal life. And yes, obisi onimia na bi odi intro kakra. But say me can me sound repeating it. Me can brofo preko once because I wouldn't want to repeat it because of one or two reasons. Uni midin say midin de Maame Grace. My name is Maame Grace. And my genetic orientation is from the lost race of the Anunnaki, from the Sirius star system, and our star constellation. Part of our genetic traces are on a planet called Nibiru, and part was once on Earth. My race is the true organic human species to have walked in this realm. For eons and eons, we have gone through DNA mutations and downgrading. Now we find ourselves on Earth, a realm that blocks our superhuman abilities and takes away our memories. This is who Maame Grace is. You will ask how I got to know this. I have gone through a lot of process to get through to this. Ebi amaka weyi obete mase ekwan bi so. Ebi nso so a unte masipo ewo kwan bi so. Bi ebeto da bi nso so no obete ase de enti a ye kasa anse bi anya bi aka. Obete ase. Ade kakra wo me ho a me fuso ebi nim. Say when I say I'm the true bloodline man, sorry and fi me dem. Na me be ka asa akiro. I've gone through a lot to get through to this point. Emo akwaba ye be discuss spiritual hour and the topic no ano edin kakra. I believed you. I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, and I send you love, 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 I send you hope, I send you hope, I send you hope, and I send you peace, I send you peace, I send you peace, I send you joy, I send you joy, I send you help, I send you help. I send you encouragement and I send you strength. I welcome you to another episode of Spiritual Hour. I'm always the goddess. I'm always the pride of our ancestors. I am always the voice. I'm always the yes. I'm always the nose. They pass through me for anything. You can call me the medium. I welcome you to another great episode. Today's episode is very special to me because I feel that sometimes nini atutu ni amebi ase eye yesi enim dodo eyesi edu dodo nti na ya me ne wudi sa nkomo we na wonsoso sabe wo peke wudi a ewom na afei ye de asisi ani ne ya na montu a yetu kwa yanim no ya yere ye nsam ene episode no has a lot of questions na ebe ma obi anso adwen pa nti pick your book and your pen. This is who Maame Grace is. My cultural DNA, my genetic orientations, my cultural baby are free, my cultural eons, time bred do millions of years abesinko. The way I yafenia memuni ya downgrading. So if I tell you I am the true bloodline, I can tell you for sure that the very first species omoba hasenu, I am one utresia me free omo race nim. Unsuso unimodiana ehina ufri eno ne nkoma ende ye babedi, who are you, where do you come from, urace ye den ehina mo asifi mase efri ni virus edi kan achirechire mu achire odada enti no wo he na wusu free ebia ye bewie ende show no na wadwen adwen bi akọ achire achese ebia wunim ba bia ufree a memo wakọ ababium at the spiritual hour. Now, what is your name? Udin the same. Where do you come from? Ahim fana ufree. Say me bisa say where do you come from? I don't mean say ukrome sante be kwaya na so say kaasoa ana so say boliga. Me bisa say he na wo ankasapo ufree. Baby amede besun ye nie. Me de besun ye nie na se me ka akomanimu a na ma kire mu abobọ ebinumu edi manimu a nkrofo be hu mase but sambre no so wo ho a no so ebe pia bonten abusia who are you bisa wo ho wo mirror gina mirror ni mu na bisa wo ho se na me kra me ye hwan na bisa wo ho se me ye hwan me dan ye hu me ho bisa wo ho se me bisa wo se wo free here a enye wo kuro me na mabobọ ka so a na akumase a na wherever ehe na wo free. Who are you? Oye hwana. Nkomo ene ye bedi no. Eno na mabubu mu akire wo no. Ana medi kan akire baby a me free. Ehe na wo susu free. Have you profiled your DNA to understand your genetical origin and ask an astrologer about where the first species of your kind came from? What be sa What be sa na astrologists ne ana astrologers na ye wo mpo no e de na omo hwe e de mayen the verdict what sheda we be so omo question we da apart from you asking them of your zodiac and rarara we be sa omo baby a wo fi and what kind of species are you we be sa wo ho ende me ma wakwanya na we be sa wo ho he na free genetically. Do you know who you are? Let's talk about the ruler of the world from realms outside of the dimensions. And then me pese ye bubu rulers ni mu na minya na nka mema mo 7. But because of a few things, mema mo 3. Nobody can take me out before my time. That one I can guarantee you. And yes, I can ye. But me wa wisdom. Ebi yesipen inti sese de the wisdom ka ho so that ye see ye mre bi abesenko ye de ye hutu nipa so much cancer of betrayal eliminate me free asase so no that thing will not happen again. Yes, enti I know who I am. Minim baby am free minim baby am abedu and now metumi roll back on so hu dia me ye no nobody will throw such monies into something na ongeni hwe age se wonim nia wo ye pe enti na make catch us say wo hwe me a menje hwe wo ho dia meje wo ho pe ene se wo ankasa wo befa we na wo dia ye wo ankasa wo ho adwuma emfa ho nto me so ena emfa ho susu nto obi aso because obia ofu so obi mfa ne ho nto so no ento ne so no e wo special problem bi obia wo Lazarus obi a wewu apro atete asai e wo na brabom onipa bie ntumi nye bibi ma ne nyonko nipa danso obeboaboa no wo ena wo beye bibi ama wo ho enti se wo yare na wo hospital aye ma wadura wo na wo benu wanom a wo betumi ada hospital ho ewu enso na wo da baby a yese eho ya yare sabia jami hia wo ho ene se wo besori agina wo nanso na wo ankasa waje atum se wo ye wo hu adwuma na wo fa wo hu ntu obi aso kosi nipa ye nam wiase obi ane na adwene nko obi betufo otufo a obehwe ne ho aso de afutuo na ma because obe puti ne ho ne benefit first enti na me pa wo chow etiam esere wo da bia say gain your consciousness so you are able to liberate your own self. Now why stand here kwa family so why stand here kwa clan why stand here kwa village why stand here kwa country afi what they kwa region kwa country they kwa continent until this is done we will continue to be in shackles. Wonimu wo ho ana ende yenka rulers na omu rule ewiase ha no in dimensions no eno outside dimensions eno na me pese yeka. I have said many times here that there are beings that rule from higher places. Maka we wa multiple times. So there are beings mabubo bi madie bi but sa beings na so join omo ho as groups. Inti ende no me try say me bobo groups ni bi na ma kire omo ndwuma a omo ye na wa kire say we ye nipa se wen tumi amfine wo ho na wen liberate wo ho a obetumi ade wo ho e wo this plane na nkrofo ye omo rule hey as is it the supreme being that brought them here and now they have interest eno e da me pese ne ye hwe ne ye ka ho asem. These beings use their energy first to create a prison of the earth's planet. They be a material omo ye responsible for reincarnation but and then ye be mu more. Ne ya hwe say omo ye responsible for reincarnation na dey biom no mo san ye responsible for. Ne ye de atoto ne ya hwe say bra ye bre ni ne ye komu nyina no. Edi nti ne ye kɔ de ye komu ni mu. Today, I want you to watch this episode. If possible, watch it like 3 times with your book. Please watch it with your higher consciousness. Vibrate or channel through yourself and let your higher being know, watch this episode so you are able to connect and know where to place yourself. This will help you to understand why it is important, it is necessary to find yourself than to know your problems. The prison connects the physical earth to its higher dimension, like a baby is connected to the mother in the womb. Sana nkrofo we no, omo connect with us. Said ya maame, eda ne ba yefunu mo, no oda yefunu no makola ni nim ne ekoso. But obe keep on grow, obe koso anyini. Enu nti na sakola akoto air topic ana tubes ni mu a, eho ensesa akola anyini wo ho. But okoto kwa onu di obenyini onfa ho se eho expand ti se womb no obekwa akoto ho no wanyini mi kan obi bebisa me se ebe den akola akoto tubes ni mu no wanyini because of niyama bebreba ye tuatua wo ye ho no womb ni mu ni te se tekre ne ho no enti se wanhwe ne ye na wono num niyama obo se etutu tekre ne fa bi enti se abofra ne beto tubes ni mu na tekre ne ho na ye tutu firi ho asa ye de anu yasum no inketenkete saa na te wo tubes nim nti we pre akola ne ko na pre no na we so apre ne saa na wakoto wumbu nim ekọ na all the expansion no ekọ abofra ne betimi anyini wo ho na wo num niama na se baabi kakra tu a pre na na ekodu baabi eho atu na afa ntumi pre no nko na nim biom na waka ho nti nkesa akola ne nim connection na ko behu se aha ye tube expande into nsese minyini wa ha but because akola ne de onim se de ayensu ye nim niama bebre wo babia yeti eni niama erule ye nti no akola ne de obenyi nti onyini ya tube ne so expande na afa ahono na omo se eye air topic nti ade omo ko twa ha no mu yi baby akola ne nyini no e de free ho saa na ye wiase no any rulers omo rule hanom no omo ni nipa akoye. That is how the connection looks like. Their sole aim is to keep order. So omo no mo pese omo control bibia e wo hanoma yete so omo say omo no omo ma order mo nkoda na mo nyina makoda mo mfa ha na mo nyina mafa ha. This is what these people do. These entities have written a covenant with the universe that there was chaos on planet Earth and so they needed to come and create order on the planet. I have told you, nobody on this earth can do anything without the permission of the universe. And anything I make a sure that no say, oh yeah, what didn't say come will catch up with Obia onim the oyeno, obesua ho ade. Yesi okonfo, onu no nim twene na no asa. No no so no nim boso ma besi ni so. Asa obesa. We na ye nipa ye tete nchen ye nim nti answer na obi benya kwan. I feel say a lot of a few people were asking say den na oba ade ne ma kwan say we no mbra na ombedi so. In the realms of the spirit there is nothing bad, there is nothing good. All you need to do is combine the cosmic law with the permission of the universe. You are good to go. It might be bad to you and you're good for obi. Ni na raise emotions and vibrations. These entities have written a covenant, like I said, with the planet. Omo shishe bibi e de ma body and I say obi a bibi pese say ma na o si o ubetimi aye ni yie e de am obi. This was how they got authority or the privilege or the right to put all these things together for us as mankind. So they have left traps to make the earth planet a prison for the human soul. So there will be order. Adia no. Metimi age wo permission e wo fie say, oh, I have heard this thing. Say yes, you obi se kwan dobi e wo ni fie. And of fresh spiritual person bi. And a spiritual person you could do 3 days wo fie ho. No catch rom say this omu tu wo fie ho no spiritual person no e betena fie obe 6 months ansana kwa dobi na kona papa na befa ene ne yire na befa ne fie ne yire ne kun yie. Ba papa ne say ne spiritual person akanti omunko no mutu wo fie wo say spiritual person no kwotena wo so okopam mpete no or the why school. This is the level. Enti obi betimi aka asem a ayete se eya asem a wo pese wote. Na emom de ewom ni se asem a wo pese wote na o ka kire wo no enu na beye wuye. Ese wutumi hu we o. Because in some ye pese yete ni nyina na ye. Eto de bia we need somebody to tell us the hard truth. Ayete se we ye boss ana madam obi enka wani masem wahwe ase ye tan. Nipa beka ni a wo pese wote e de akire wo. De beye wuye de obi enka because omokoka sesi a wubu ebefu. This is the condition or this is the situation. Omo je permission. So big chaos of course until omo person omo de order beto, but they had their own agenda. What was that agenda? I continue. So they have left traps for us. Any medical catch on omo nya permission pen omo be sisi afidie, omo be sunsum fidie. Edemaye. The many soul prisons include religion, politics, science, atheism, entertainment, media, race, sports, medicine, technology, and spirituality. Ni ekike ka ho so keka ho mo brofo mbeka say etc. All these things na ewo honom no. Tell me baby a fall short ewom. Say religion mfa wo ho a wo so we atheist. They will decide say we bia no. There is some more emotions, there are frequencies a guide whatever wo ka say wo pe ana wo mpe. Meka we you know ebi beye to say we nti meto me bona ma kire ha no mu kakra ansa na yato so wo hwe spiritual hour. I'm always the pride. I'm your goddess. Yes, I share knowledge with you. They are my theory. I want you to pick the ones that are good for you. Keep learning and add more to it. Knowledge is not with anybody. It's scattered. We keep picking them and we keep sharing them. If you have in-depth knowledge about this, my platform is equally open. Obetumi abana oni abeche ni awufo se enyesa no yesa no brana oni beche. Enti who decide say unye Christoni a obeye atheist, who decide unye Christoni a obeye chese ni nyina everywhere obewo ho no mu bi. Who made all these things? Are they natural? Is it the supreme being that made all these things? Where your money, where your papa? Who gave us those rules? Where your bronsam? Who gave us those rules? How? What are the evidences? Say, nia omo kachre yen so omo ye nyame say no e yampa supreme being no and ema omo kwan say omo hyehyɛ all those rules my. How sure are we? These prisons have been made available on the earth in our minds so that it won't matter what you believe in or not, it will catch up with you. Say opa na make no opa ye wadwen say wo de unni ha emfa we emfa me ho menye Kristo di de on beka bi emfa me ho. Does it work that way? Let's continue. This means that when someone chooses another religion over the other, that person is being kept in the same dogmatic jail as someone who doesn't, or anyone who is a scientist. We are science in tunje nyankopon dise nyankopon bia wo ho. You are still in that cage. Yinina we are in that jail, dogmatic. Yinina yeshesa jail nim. It doesn't matter where your belief is or not. You are in the same magnetic web that has been created by this will of these ruler entities. Omachi niyama akoduru baby se wope se wompe obeto sa afidie nim eye afidie a omwasum na omadwewere ne bandan ebi wo de ba efom kakra you will see our slave masters no omo baaye na omo di tuo ni ade baaye no na omo change omo na omo planting another brain in some of our brothers and our sisters because omo say physically they cannot dwell here and yet okay for them even the god the heat here will kill them you know they omo share avatar and obetumi akase omu clone omu but nipa yawo omu they just did omu do away with the brain and omu planting eurocentric brain and the two omu ti na omu womma and omu ye hybrid for them intino dia wo beke bia no they will counter cross it na wo dia ya wo mi se wo behu ni se oye wunua entini men ka no kore no because ye wunua se wo mpe kora obi pe obi aye Christosum or I invest when 50 years or the asori ni jane ba fe wo si asori ni nye because wo say ye wunua but when you get deeper into the person na wo hwe nipa nani ase here na obehu say this is not one of us, this is a hybrid enti emfa ho say wo gi we two man na wan gi we antum eno na me pese wo te ase no that is the first order of the world. Say niyama say wujidi say wunjindi o ma chese sa order no e de ato say ye wo say who escape from her na wakoye 8 years that wo wo nsusu wo believe wo be can say you are a critical thinker you are ra why na chese sa ambra ne ma wo say wo ye a critical thinker wo be kwa koto the same rules no emu nti so for say and then here we are discussing mind prisons of high places. That's what we are discussing today. Mind prisons of high places. Eniyama ekoto na say oh we die papa we nye papa. Who made it so? Metwaso. Am I reading this our spiritual hour? That is why one race from this group of rulers want to bring in a new world order. Omo prepare ye the other day me catch us a minim adeko a asia ntia before the da bia na obi twe ne ho na obi fufuro obedi yeso na obedi ye hunhum ne honamani na obi ba da bia wo the quantities ni mu a they trade on us wo the ba authorities ni mu a they trade on us as black people. That one we don't actually know why it is happening so yen no akwakwa it say yentumi nya ye ho hwe. Everything we decide to choose from other one we fall into one same trap. Enu na ya na ya rekusem e de Maame kra. The order is the first cosmic authority. These entities had to put the world in a system, and that system gave birth to everything we are seeing or not seeing. They captured the ethereal, no more captured this dimension in addition. Until they negotiate, near nim say bakura no munim no more do nim kind. Said the omo kind no. Omo say krom for the be or ahead of the owner of the farm. This is the condition. Aye woman. Abusia. The only thing that will save us as black people is liberation. Na the heroes and now omo di omo ti ato wo so omo beka ne e wo ho a kire mu no de ekwan na mo de omo fa so wo dwen continent no na country no ho no na obi dwen said obesesa ne force t-shirt na one village champion so si ho ye ne ho te say ye bo wiase no no ogina ho abusia na legend dey said they da make na to apansam atete we read the book you try to I don't want to use the word project or download. So you are able to add the reality that you feel. And that could be your theory. No sensible person will debunk somebody's theory. That is why it is called theory. Because person you false t-shirt we don't even know what it is. Until say views na important no obi a wo maame. People don't respect from their backgrounds. Now wo kasa basa. Abusia, what dream ye wo dia o? O kra so ye wo dia. nti ade bi a wutie ne me maka cho se me masem ntie ni na wutie a pick wudi ewom de resonating with you na wafa te see knowledge na bu nti obi ani wo betumi abedeceive obi ate se ono de Yesu ba ye na ogina ho no ni Yesu coordina ekodidi he ha I continue. All I'm saying is that the principles and systems of the world work with your mind and soul. So it's a mental prison. Tienye. Ewiase hanom na ye wona dia nkrofo we nhyehyeye a omo aye. Niam omo dia toto na kwan mu. Any system ade na omo create as a system na ye timu na nkasa no. It works with your mind and your soul. What is the difference between your mind and what's the difference between your soul? Ade na omo ahyehyɛ no. Sa na eye nti ayete say eye yadwene mu no na ye wo prison. Because eye say the ayadwene ho nko ane ade a exist. No. Enye the ayadwene ho nko ana exist o abusia. Remember, your mind is your soul and your heart is your spirit. A young crofo bisa ensonsono ye wo the soul and the spirit mu. Wadwene no na ye soul no. Na wakoma na ye wo honhom. Esono honhom na esono kra. Aye. That could be a we will find time and talk about it. Your mind is your soul and your heart is your spirit. They are represented by color frequencies of blue and red. Etoda na sebi o kafra emu ya limited colors ne di aba only days in so. Inti obi a onim da ye wo no no nim ni date of birth no. Se nipa no ono obeda atena wiase. One thing mo amu ni mu date of birth ni nyina no mamenka we nje wo na universe na nkasa de wasie somehow. Eya no mo how mo so mo hwehwe na me say awurade, how do you even understand spirituality? There are people are on date of birth, any day of birth, obi entumi hu omo jampe timeline. Obi wo ho no ma ne maame ama ni date ayede wo no, okọ check zodiac sign, okọ check calendar na, ne maame say ye wo no juwada, okọ check date no omo de ma wo na check na akosi wukuada. There are people like ye wo omo no mo jampe timeline. You can never find their date of birth. Those people are special people and they are born for a purpose. Obibini nim the date of birth no hwehwe. Abusunya saa de we no broni eyusu DNA no oyusu. Nti sa wo ye special child bi aya boy ye cheda ma wo jump timeline. Na wa beduru hanom na wo date of birth is not known. It means spiritually we need records obi be trace de adi ubone. Say nipa we asole nam chiechie sika hwehwe so obi nhwehwe ni date of birth ma no. Nipa e mobo. I don't know how we practice spirituality in Africa. Ghana crowd de bon kun. So obi ankasa anka topica obi ni hweka. Obi papa bi no come say, hey, you always raise heavy topics. Now me say, it's because I'm working. I'm not a bitter soul. Men pray wo ho nhwehwe. A lot of people, niama bebre wo ho no me esi a, eye wo say, ade we pa esi say de aka ya momo e de nipa no odam no wewu. Nipa no koto baby or jump a timeline. I think one day we will do timelines. So the mind and the mind is your soul and your heart is your spirit. Sankrofo we almost vibrate on frequency, color frequencies are blue and red. You don't need to only know your date of birth to know the color. That's it. I continue. Whatever your mind thinks or doesn't think about is within the prisons of the order of the rulers of the world. So we dream, yeah. So one dream. Wo rulers no, omo order mu. Ko one dream de o chena ba be dream. I have. There is something that I saw about heart attacks. Na maybe sa me hwe say meka ho asema. These rulers, God have mercy. Even when you say God have mercy, which one are you calling? So you can say you like football. Some emotional energy pulls you to that feelings. Oh, me per football. Oh, me per wrestling. Oh, me per sports. Oh, me per saying. Oh, me per saying. Me per politics. In fact, me per animal kingdom. And also say animation. Me per cartoons. And an emotion will draw you or pull you there. You can also say you don't like football, but you like movies. Still, another level of force pulls you. That is how the mind is kept in the everlasting jail of the planet. There is no way out. Ube free ha, umpe ha, ube pe ha, umpe nkwan we, ube pe we, ubi super we, ubi super we. We are in a prison or a jail for these rulers. And omo dani yen, eko bebia omo pe. You are watching Spiritual Hour and we are discussing mind prisons of the high places and our mind prisons of high places. And no, and I are discussing. Abusia, you can also say you don't like football. Obia will be ope, but ni na wo force level of force be a ebe pull you, and a level of emotions be a ebe pull you. That is how the mind is kept in the everlasting jail of the planet. There is no way out. Yenya baby a ye befa. Who are the makers of the soul prisons? Nti why mo pa and no mo de okra no atu saade we mu. And until na some people feel that life no ye drama. I refuse to understand a drama. Even when you die in a drama, you come back in a drama, you don't come back with the same dress. And until I mean to mean jin to say life ye drama, but I me jitum say eye nkrofo bi na omo I imprison yen na omo ma ye hu bibia in the cinematic world. Who are the makers of the soul prison? And when I say you find it out. As far as I know, there are about 7-dimensional energies responsible for controlling the soul prison on earth. As far as my knowledge can tell me. If you know more, you can come and talk about it. The platform is so open and it is free. 7-dimensional energies. Omo ye responsible for controlling the earth prison. No, omo ankasa e create ana omo set it up no. But for this level of discussion, I will talk about just maybe 3. And ye be na meka. And not just mean can forever meka. Because we are not jokers. We are not village champions. Ye near bri brutal. Maybe a ye free bano. Ye sro. Ye decide this ye be descended. So we are doing this with every joy. And we keep investing. And we are because we know what we are doing. Ye nye strangers. We own this continent as Africa. Akebulans. So we invest for liberation of Akebulan. And nothing will stop us. I'm not alone. There are others. I continue. Abusia, like I said, and nemeka 3 pe. Na that could be for yaka 4. The Draconians, 1. The Archons, 2. And the Aldebarans, omo ye 3. Mona mote brofu. Mombo ni ye. Ansa na abechoki me. Wamu ni brofu no level no. These 3 people, and these 3 groups, omo nende, meka omo ho asem. All these are from different star systems in higher dimensions beyond the universe. Omo free ye. They are from other dimensions, higher dimensions in that matter. When they are ya ne omo catching someone no mu create yen. E na ya na me pain ni wo no. Na ansa na mewie no sankrofo we mebo omudin e wo Bible mu de ama. Ye be si bia wetumi esi. Before I move on, I want to explain the whole thing so that we don't get people confused. Me to mebo, se si me to mebo, means sani nyina ngum, me to mebo na maye ne nkakra so that ye nyina ye benya bibi. Misrew, which video na obetumi asan ahwe biom. When you write a question I deserve a question with video no ma I tell you, I promise you I will answer it for you. These three entities, the Adabarans, Draconians, and Archons, these entities are from a higher dimensions and no more ruling. We are say, you bet you will be a portion na wafa. Na wankasa wo de akwa adwendwen mu na wahwe. Before I move on, no, me ba betchre eniama no mu kakra kwa akire. Said the American feelings ni ade no said the be ya obi anye confused about what I'm saying, you know. Because humans are carnal and are only fixated on physical things. Ya dwene ne ye fapem ni nyina siniama ye de ye ni hu eso. Onfa wani hu yam na onfa wani hu koma. Does it mean say ni ho? Ye de ye ni hu nkoten ne ya hoden. Ewo ho say ye ni pay. Now, let's say you are against the homosexualism and the gayism. My enfant say we are against it. And I enfant say you are not against it. Let's say you are against the homosexualism issues. Or let's say you support it. Say wo pe, say wo mpe. Yemfa say me to me bubu ha ni mu example and am dey ma no. Anytime the news of this LGBTQ, none of one can do something is so bad for me, I don't want to mention it, comes up, those who support it release emotions. Say, if I were what here, ube release emotions. Example, I'm no. At the same time, those who don't like it also release different emotions. And so the rulers no oma ye wiase to extent say whether opeo wumpeo we emotions bekom ade ba ko onipa da sani biem bisa ne ho da wo wiase ne say nti se mesria na mijaye asede na masere ni nyina ekohe does it end there ade onipa da sani bisa no se mesua na miwia esu na mesu no ekohe ana it ends there se mibufu a it ends there any emotions are exhibit no yen bisa ye ho say ye wie ni ye bodwo a does it end there or it goes somewhere ye bisa ye ho sa asem we da na be pese obi bisa no ho sa asem no fa wo ho sa enfa wo ho sa wo pe sa wo mpe wo release a kind of emotion and am the gayism asem no I example ama no say wo te a wo pe you release a kind of emotion one pen so one support here and also one so we release a different kind of emotions. So sana system no ankrofo we no omo ruli ye no omaye yen nipa yetim. Some also don't want to hear it. So they ignore the topic and they also release emotions. Obi so awesome dem from anu tum. Ono so be release a kind of emotions because so ye den wo beti. Say ye can radio no so. Once your senses catch anything on earth, whether you like that thing, hate that thing, or are unconcerned, your thought is engaged. So when we say the identity, this is how the system runs. So you still release some kind of emotions about it. Even also own chakra, obeti we no why media me pesa me dem no betum. Say fa wo ho, say emfa wo ho. Why releases some kind of emotions? Your mind vibrates and releases energy. I want you to understand this. That's why I don't think say you should hold anything in your brain, because your mind vibrate and releases energy. So I thought there be a way you make I thought there be an AM say doctor for so mu kunipa bebre, because they don't know these kind of things. Be anywhere was as so say yemfa spirituality income. Obu wo call hospital ya catch and say wo heart issue ade ne aha no e wonitirim de bia waye worried de bia yesu wo BP eju no wakoto machine osi ho on sorry kra ye de ade na to adwene ni mu na adwene na som na adwene ni release energy nti obi wo ho nya tese asem na no wafa the phone de bia o google about that bad thing na ya ka kire no on ko google the opposite that and also so on forget here no na onwura adwene ni mu e release that ade na ye drop e wo seed ni mu adwene ni mu no na adwene ni create new neurons so that be wash off ade na ye de ato na adwene mu oto wo de bi o google a asem na ya ka kire doctor na ka kire na are you saying say we faith any life ejina common machine so and I said their doctor no ehwe your catch wo nyonko nipa. This is another thing we can talk about it another day. So sometimes you don't know how your mind vibrates and create things. Frequencies, ne vibrations, and one with mu. Now what the idea about quantum, now what the past account, the beer you are murmuring. Now fe one neurons ni ewu and ewu, now fe adrenaline na ayewe, now fe nyad wing in to me also. Because you don't know the energies your mind releases. Continue. I am soon vibrating was some no be a can no. Drop your past and move on. Eye adwene no energy a wo be release ama adekono ene be ma ade na gaining grounds. Have you ever asked yourself, where does this energy go to? You cry, be happy, love, shout, think. All the results of these actions, where do they go to? Sa nyama we na meka no, se wo ye se nyama ni nyina wi a wo feel se ende wo ho. Ana ekọ baabi. Se wo feel for sex na wo ni obi koda na ebetumi de ba abre we na manta. Wadwen ho. All these acts no, se wo ya where it ends ana ende wo ha. These are just questions. The magnetic feelings that either draw you or take you away from an idea or philosophy or anything at all were not created by humans. Adie bi shake you up. And ma ka kire no na ya obi wo bi pia onje ntum se obetumi anum nsuo e de healing ho, but that small tablet no ojitum so obetumi amene no amane ho ato no. You see how you've been driven. Until we understand the brain, the system, they will plot things for us and we will be wallowing in cinematic world. Because these people that are ruling us, no, they are ruling us from a higher dimension. Inti niyama bebre wo hono ma enye created by humans. Because honam nanka se healing ho. Se bibi twawa, wo di bibi tutu wan fa bibi antoso anu abewu, dia wo hia pani se wu didi yie. But no. Oma mayati ase so ruling ni bi no. Oma mayati ase se we cannot heal ourselves with our food. I just say yakofa enwura ni bia ye di na omo de aye those things now. Only God knows what they've added no. And no pen ebetumi ama ye bibia akofom. Abusua. There was bigger problem. They were created by spirits known in the Bible as Elohim. Extraterrestrials that are in groups, archons, dracos, anunnakis, fallen angels, and the Aldebarans. Wemu and yaka omo abom. So when you hear say obi can say let us create man in our own image, don't look far. When you see Yahweh, don't look beyond and leave Enki behind. He's an Anunnaki. When you hear Elohim, they are plural. These are the people. It's not the supreme being. My platform is actually open for anything. You can come and tell us. When they say Elohim, who are those? Anytime you hear Elohim, they are terrestrial beings. And now groups, archons, dracos, and when you hear Elohim, this is it. The other day I had a serious argument with a pastor who said Yahweh created him and everything in it. And I said, me, Yahweh didn't create me. You don't have my permission to speak on my behalf. This mechanism, no, nipa ne create, enye nyankopon oba de supreme being. So obi catch us na maame na ewo no a. Tiase because Anunnakis ne ba no mo pese nipa wo mo no, omo clone nipa body no mo betene. So nipa body free supreme being ho, eyo nipa dasani na enwene sa nipa we. This mechanism and san na the team ne betene. So obi say wan na ball wa, be sensible enough. Nebisa nipa ne say why the ball wo body and now why the ball the team mu no before you attack the person. Because when we say nyankopon releasing nipa mo ma betoto from da e nipa da sani na benyem oba ne be ma no mbe create this body. Now whatever comes to dwell in it comes to dwell in it. Nti so obi bi so obi question no say ne maame na ball na kafra men nye damp na ni nipa ni nya issue. What you say? One bisa ne say one na ball the eti ni mu no. I continue. So those are called Elohim. One more Elohim, you people should work hard. You should work hard. This is not what we want to hear now. We respect you as religious bodies or not religious leaders. We respect you, but this time we want to know the power that dwells in us. We want to gain our higher self. We want to connect to the Supreme Being. Not these Elohims and Yahwehs and rarara who be so more. When you are holding the Bible, read it and allow yourself. Na wankasa weni su mema weni hu nkrofo problems nkwa ma weni hu the past issues that has happened. Everybody has psychic abilities. Obetumi di ahwesa ade enu. I continue. They are the ones who feed on all these emotions. That's why they created Earth, order, and system. The planet Earth is a prison factory that produces human emotions for interstellar beings. I hope my explanation is clear now. Mpacha, what did the American say? Omu no ma shishe all this order, so they are able to feed on us. I continue. The world is ruled by these powers. The archons, omu in charge of money and finances, and our finance and religion. The Dracos are responsible for war, dark magic, rituals, and occult orders. The Aldebarans are responsible for royals. Tell me, enyama mabobosi, die wahi ne nipa empe echen bibia. These Elohims, these are what they are responsible for. And these things here me mention ye chire me die nipa humans and give you everything for. So tell me why they will not keep you in jail forever. And then they will recycle you to go and come, go and come, go and come, go and come. So they feed on your soul. They feed on your emotions. Is this the making of the Supreme Being? We need to find out. These groups have been fighting over authority over the earth for trillions and trillions of years. Weba no wabediso, weba no wabe pre no we so abediso, weba no wabe pre no wabediso, and until that maybe said the biase. When they say our ancestors, don't you think they are somewhere trying to help? They cannot come through any of these terrestrial beings or higher beings, dimensional beings. They will come through one of us. So when one of us is raised, are we going to kill him or eat him up? Until we understand this and focus on our Savior from our own domain, we continue to be slaves. And they will continue to recycle us. Anytime you want to see what power is controlling the world, look at the fruit of the power. Eno enebema wehu. Now machira wonkrofo we nyina de wa omo ruli anase omo eye niama but me beto me bona machira omu dia esi na mo amu readi ade motumi readi na mo de asisi so ahwe se won readi ade mpa opportunity wo ho look use the internet ubenya little information na fesisi so. The reason I tell you is research and downloads put it together and also show what the disease so ubenya de be resonate with your understanding no matter the level. During slavery nti afei abusuya me be chire mu baby a obi a operate ye na wankasa wo de asisi ani because me ka sese nkrofo mienu na e control yen na ubehu ni fruit a na man chire mu a ube de hu fruit ku nti me be fa wo 1111 na ma chire mu se maka to say 7 na ma hwe se me pese me de akato aso a why not be a possible. Okay, so me start atake the Aldebarans no na ma chire wo omu rule any niama omu ye so you can resonate. During slavery and colonial times, the royals of Europe ruled the world. Nti say ye ka Aldebarans a ohime ya na nsenya omu so wewu wo so ekuro yisu ya muso mo hini akotwa odwan amubu afi omo nyina all these royals are the Adabarans. Omo wo control over all the royals. Omo pe royals ne emperors ne nyamanyama no. Omo control omo. Enti se obi bepa ahini edi na wa adwen kese bi na obetena so wie na oye niam bi a aye susu judge no na ni wura wo ho. So you can go and know about more about Adabarans. Se me ko kan kese a mo na mo te brofo ana mo pese me spell ma mo ana eye ALDEBARAN Adabarans eye omodoso a group no ne de S ka ho ba ko a friend ti na me se ohema na owu ye na nsenya na moye we no oye bia etwaso. The First and Second World War was ruled by the Draconis Star Group. Almost so no more responsible. Me ma we na wankasa wo de ataletale na wahu ade a me pese me kire no cause e hono num bebre a ye de me kopo obi empo nso mi mu ti mama wahu the first ones na mo responsible for this royal things no ti maame no oka ho e na mama wahu world war so omo nso a ebi a me kwe me kire omo nso omo responsible for omo nso omo de no omo na omo di world war so what about the third one na me kan so the era of banking, religion and finance, and also from the archons. So nobody go through any of these systems na mabuba ama wono onye sankrofo we no groups here mabubo higher beings higher dimensional beings here mabubo ama we oni omwase. If you go royals, I've told you where you belong. If you go wars, and also baby, if you go banking and religion, and also you know you belong to the archons. Together with this group, train amabono, other four were home year 7. What do you almost come on? I'll from we say Elohims, and now Elohim. So now there is currently a war over who rules from the same order. Omo anka somudi apede e dan ho. As we speak now no enkrofo me ensen hwehwe de obesanya bedi wiase so biom. Ti hwan na ebedi wiase so. Is the war going to threaten us to move under one world order under the Dracos? Wiase ba benya ebehunu kubi behunu nipa ebema ye nyina ye dwane akoshe Dracos na se ana. A question who are in-depth knowledge, the platform is always open. Or the royals of Europe will have their influence again. Baby Sasa, are they not having their influence? Learn. Omo achwehwe so mba bedi yesu biom ana. Omo no mo be rule system ni biom ana. Can taxation, economy and religion give the archons an upper hand? Because almost de no ti almost benya kwan na bema upper hand na asesa anko for 3 years start say be war na ahwede obetena so rule a why because see no etu abom men be some say why na rule obi atefa but there is a possibility and now it's not possibility ko hwehwe de obe rule abesi nipa ba akoso oba be see omutri so like one single person the banesa nipa ene huna mane. Hey! All the royals of Europe will have their influence and and our taxations no so they are concerned beba. Or the return of the Anunnaki era with the Atlantean civilization order will return. Sa de we na ya de kakraka. So bia so a spiritual person ombra na yen ho. Muma yen groupi ye ho. Na yen start to say ye investigate when ye to me the redeem African continent. We sanyama 4 year mabubosi. All these are a higher dimensional beings are from Elohim in the Bible. They group nyina no mubom omo ye 7. Sisi ma train na ma chire we dwuma omo ye na me de Anunnaki so no so abeka ho. Ana omo beba no ma ba returning the civilization na no na ebibifuo bebre eni da so enti na omo ka about 9 ether beings no cause ebinum gidi say nkrofo we beba nanka unity with spiritual people in tema ka this is the time our African liberation eye foresight eda ye nyina ye nim for spiritual people egu basket mu nipa almost yes spiritual de omo form ani hu physical na de wote wo ba bia wo nka obi kro obedi watem obe ride on your back for views. Me, I don't have a problem because if not because of that, you won't get any dress to wear. Your life will not change. I don't have a problem. But be mindful of what you do. John, because theories, you can't debunk anybody's theories. The reason it is called theory. 100 scientists can sit and everybody will make his or her theory and it will all work for that person. So be sensible enough and read. Read well before you show your gullibility out there. We are not looking for village champions. I continue. It is a say, now let you enter the name race. To say, Adia who power we are say, Adia make a chonja make a for book natural. Who be sa question is, to me and be moi, maybe more amount. Now we are way together. All these groups of celestial entities have found ways to breed their type of humans to walk and inhabit the earth. Wehu, omu me say yakasa let us create man in our own image. Na say the universe no work that what makes you think say supreme being no and e kasa asem we. What dey no to nchen so a. Omu say a garden of Eden na asem we start free ho. We say is beyond 2000 years. How do we calculate this? What do you mean now to ncha the fabra? What do you bra low? You say you will Cain and Abel. And omo pam Cain say uncle. Cain to me call baby, ekunya na yere wo. How do we understand this? Who came to the Garden of Eden? Into who are these Elohims creating? Supreme being calling people to come and create human beings like how? This is where the whole thing is. Create nipa. So I'm telling you, se men ye wadwin said ya wobeka bi obi a bete wase ana wobenya adofo a wobenya atanfo ye different people. So bia ka kiro say nyame ba ko na bo ye nyina ka kyen say Maame Grace so woboa enye nyame ba ko na bo ye nyina ebi ye hybrid ebi ye original nti na me start you show no me kire ode ama hwehwem e wo me ho aye ye text atwetwe me moje nyina de aye me kire ode ewo mu no Kosha spiritual hour. Some also found ways to create their species of humans to walk the earth and breed with other species. So when na first no, you will krobi wo north, you will krobi wo even up to now. Nkrofobeka to say sa tribe we nko ware wom. Enti na first no ne ye ware abusuan mu no. So that you be breedy your kind up till now no me no wo kase you know Jew for air practices are there no a very responsible man sent a text. I think I have to answer that question. Obisa say Maame Grace say obibini ni obroni wo a akwala na obeba no rituals bi wo hwa ye man and I think say me answer that question. Me answer I will cut that comment, place it there and write on it so we are all able to read so that they answer other people's questions. So this is the main reason why na ye na nanom mpese obi be ye we nti no wo be hwa akwachi na wo hwa before history na wo be hu se omo say na omo ware ekuro we so to end wars. Nti which war are they ending? Abusuya, which war? E dey ben okun na omo say ye ware afrafra na ya stop okun ben ya. Write it in the comment section. So, like the Bible said, after they brought order onto the earth, they said, let us create man in our image and likeness. Who was talking? Who was talking? Maybe can't catch how the Anunnakis and how the Archons were like beings working without knowing, and the fallen angels. We've done that. It's on the platform. You can Google and read more about it or learn more about it. Who is creating man in his own image and likeness? Who is that? Abusia, you have a problem. My sister me back to a say, Maame Grace, my mother has a PRBM. I'm saying your mother has a PRBM. And why are you telling me? Not sure many. They use these human creation and hybrids as slaves for their work on earth in the form. So, who are you? Wow, me. Like, who are you? Find out. What is your name? Your friend was saying. What is your name? Tell me. Write in the comment section. We want to know. Are you named after King James? Within the face, very beautiful name, a powerful name. Na me papa do me bro tunti no ofre me Queen Osika. Efie sika no coin no. Si Queen Osika. Ti ofre me Queen Osika sa na ne na me ti aye se dondo. Are you named after King James? They name me after King James until they frame me Grace. Or do you have a Catholic or some sort of religious name? I have mentioned my own to you. Or you were named after an American president. Ebi the Bush. Which of the entities created you and who is your God? Write it in the comment. Who is your God? Tell me. Who is your God? Before we go, I want to tell you about this trending news so you can comment your thoughts in the comment box. Last week, the British royals were embarrassed online for a scandal of one of them, Kate, allegedly sharing a fake family photo on social media. The media in America are mocking the royals, and this is negatively affecting their image. So, yen hwe we nhwe se eyade ya boboso ye nkrofo pe kwan yi bi. And now, if the news is fake, then forget it. Because in social media, I stand to be corrected. I was not there. Inti me pese me who say, a day spark na de we akosto. Obi be bisa say na de na ye ayi nkrofo na omo na omo di sika na ye echi no. Sa nkrofo na de me bo ni din. We no e na omo ye royals no. Omo na omo ye Aldebarans no. Inti no draconians no omo ya America fo ana because Aldebarans no mo image na Americans the person omo making mockery of it. What's going on? What is happening? Is it about who will rule the world? Is it the beginning? Is it the wind that is blowing? I didn't see. I want you to think about it. Are you thinking about this? Because me mo be edun. America is the war powerhouse of the world. So, hwan mo dia? Obetumi the draconians Natalie so I wa wasem. Britain is the royal powerhouse of the world. You know that. What celestial powers are being showcased here in Africa? We want to know. These are questions. Share your thoughts in the comment box and keep thinking about yourselves. What? We? Any idea what me feel send there say me do see her. Enti se wunim Dracos, na se wunim Archons, na se wunim Aldebarans na matro wo mu nyina omo adwuma na matro baabi omo nyina omo operate ene baabi omo nyina omo te ene de omo pre na me de Anunnakis na ka ho hope enti a abibifo dwen se omo Anunnakis na make omo no, it's because taught the Atlantean any Enki no omo do abibifo, so they are thinking or assuming say so omo ba bebo omo. It doesn't mean Anunnakis na about the blacks. So this four, the three no omo ye hwan mo a uni matro comment section ho. Africa ha celestial powers ben na showcase ne ho wa ha. Eno so uni ma tro comment section ho. Edi am je so e wo platform we so e the pride of our ancestors. I am my ancestor. I tell you they are so happy with me because I'm doing what they wish to do. They are behind me. The reason you can't copy me, you will fall off. I send you love. I send you love. I send you love. I send you love. I send you peace. I send you hope. I send you joy. I send you help. I send you that shoulder. Send you that help. I send you that helping hand. Wipe away your tears. Send you love. Send you hope. Send you peace. I wish you a nature day wherever you are. Shalom. Peace.